Look, there's a bunch of clowns on my bed. Look at that. There's a big brown clown. Where did that come from? Well, here's a darker brown clown. And there's the clown mistress. I don't know why she thought my bed needs an anchor to help hold it down, but you see it. There it is. Of course, this is me, and this will be the beginning of the next movie, which I don't know when that'll be, but can't be too long because I get itchy camera finger. So later.
Building for this. Of course, the final Republican debate of the year, the stakes could not be higher. Let's start with Ted Cruz. He probably has the most to gain and perhaps the most to lose in this debate. He's been coming on strong. He is going to, I'm told, avoid engaging Donald Trump. They've had a bit of a back and forth from afar, but face-to-face standing right next to him, do not look for Senator Cruz to engage Donald Trump. Why? He wants to win over his supporters. If Donald Trump supporters peel away, Ted Cruz wants to be there to pick them up. One other thing for Senator Cruz, he's unused to facing conservative criticism, but boy, he will get a lot of that tonight from Senator Marco Rubio, from Chris Christie. So watch the voting record. It's going to be revisited of Senator Cruz. Those are some of his three top items. Now, moving on to Donald Trump, I think there's no question here.
I gotta say this: dump Trump.
On Ted Cruz. He's been doing it in campaign rallies. He said that he was beholden to the oil companies. He said that he erased the fact that he's born in Cuba and he's an evangelical. So watch Donald Trump to go after Ted Cruz hard. Of course, he's gaining on him in Iowa and across the country. Finally, Chris Christie. I'm watching the comeback of Chris Christie.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Maria and Gerald with you. On Saturday, I think it's 19th, and we decided to go to Ryan's, and well, as you can see, it's dark.
But it's only 6 o'clock. It just gets dark really early now.
Yeah, see, it's getting dark early, and well, there's not much to see, so we'll fun it off till we get there. So anyway, bye. Well, there it is. It's already sunset. And anyway, here we are on. So I got the camera forward, so now we're going. You know, that's only the second time I've ever dropped the camera.
Really?
Yeah, I'm surprised too, because I'm always doing everything one-handed.
Cause I'm the best baby that they never got a key. 1, 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me. They always wanna come, but they never wanna leave.
There's the bridge that
They got it lit up.
seems to film on every trip we make here. This is the South Rome Bridge. It's been here well over 100 years. Started out as a wooden bridge. And then this is a little bit of Rome on the Christmas holiday. It's not decorated. I don't know.
And not busy for the Saturday before Christmas. What is going on?
Well, I don't see that many decorations. It seems like it used to be crazy because before the ordinance came along, it was OSHA, I think, said you couldn't have not have signs out from I'm sorry, I can't talk. I can't talk. They had a lot of decorations that hung out over the sidewalk and normal signs, but all this stuff was neon. It was an awesome thing to see. Now you can't even find pictures of it.
I took Devin out to out there near where my mom and them lived growing up. They always had some beautiful big houses that always went all out.
Yeah.
And like they don't even put up anything anymore. It's kind of sad.
No, you won't find big houses putting out stuff because they're too busy working on their greed. The greed keeps them from doing it. They got to work to maintain the status that keeps them working constantly 24 hours a day, so they don't have time for it.
You know, now they got like the villages where they do the Christmas things, but you usually got to pay to go see them, and they're like hours away.
Well, and here there's houses now where you can buy the house with the decorations already embedded.
Yeah.
And you push a button and all the decorations come out, and that's for people that were, you might have known them earlier as people that left their Christmas lights out all here.
Yeah. Let me tell you,
Here.
the house that I grew up in, my stepdad still lives there, and it's on the way to Cedartown. It's beautiful to see, but it's literally, do you remember that the Griswolds movie, how like overdone that was?
Yep.
It looked like that. I'm talking about they've got like 30 inflatables, it looks like runway lots. But now it was cool. One day I was picking Josh up from work, and him and his the lady after my mom that he married were out there dressed as Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus waving at people.
Yeah.
And they had it all.
I don't know if you can see it right there,
Dwarf house.
but it's a dwarf house, Chick-fil-A, that I couldn't find.
Which you know was good, but it wasn't even great.
What?
The dwarf house.
It's an idea that I've always thought it'd be nice to have a restaurant where all you serve is beans.
Really?
Yeah. And then charge $1 and then have all these things to go with it.
That would be cool.
Well, I mean, around there, a place like there, where the college is, and then Barry, if you located it right, it's not bad either. It's both of those colleges. If you have dollar beans, I don't know how much they make off of the dollar beans. I don't know. A whole bag of beans doesn't even cost $1, and it makes, you know how beans are.
Yeah.
And it's filling, and everybody likes it. You know, if you put a good fat back or, you know, one of those things in there, and then you can have fat free. I don't know what they're going to do. They've got a lot of situations they can't do anything with. The immigration thing, I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, there's the infrastructure. I mean, they keep letting it go, and nothing
They've got to
gets
do
done.
something about it because it is getting to be a little.
Well, they're going to start chasing a dog chasing its tail. That's what it's going to be. But the number one priority, they aren't even mentioning it. And if they don't address it and do what needs to be done, they're going to suffer immeasurably because they're not going to be able to fix anything, and that's global warming. Global warming. If they don't do something about that,
We're all going to suffer.
we're all going to suffer in bad ways. If you think the things that's going wrong now are bad, just wait until the coasts start rising and they can't do anything with all the structures in close proximity to the ocean. And what makes me feel bad is that the people that they have the most money and the most grandiose and those and all that, they're going to lose first. And this is the wealthiest people because their ship will go underwater, and there's nothing you can do. Gosh, I can see I can't talk. That's bad too, because you know, all my life I've been yeah. That's what I need you for, is to fill in the blanks. Well, we ought to be talking, I guess.
We just got really quiet there, didn't we?
Well, the tape's running.
Oh.
Well, you know, I never worry about that. I just let it run, and then tape it, and then make the film. And some of these, I'm sure nobody's ever looked at. And yet I can go on there, and some of them with Rena, why they want to look at that, I don't know. But some of Ana and there's Rena, and there's 50 views. You know. Okay.
I didn't even know that was a restaurant right there.
And what?
It says restaurant and bakery.
It must be new.
I think it is.
I bet that this place is crowded again. It always is.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's the way Cold Corral was. It was always busy.
Yeah, this is especially busy on weekends.
Well, that's why I think of a Golden Corral over there near where all those hotels are.
I think Golden Corral would be their only real big competition if they came here.
Well, it's the order. I mean, everybody would go to Golden Corral if there was one here.
Yeah, I would every day. Oh, that's handicapped.
I'll go someday and find out how to get the stuff for the car.
Probably talk to the VA. They'd probably do one the way you're having problems with your feet. Hey, is this one? Really? What? Heck yeah.
Well, it's because you're riding in a car with me. I have a magic car when it comes to that. It always pulls up to the one right in front. Well, here we are. We're at Ryan's, just kind of muddling along here.
We are. Oh, goodness.
Here's Maria and Ryan's next to the Christmas tree. Well, here's our table. I always like to sit here looking out the window. Well, there's the batteries. It's in lasting a bunch of time. What is it? What is it?
Just a salad. I call it my green salad.
Well, there's Marie's first course,
Yes.
not counting the salad.
Huh?
Not counting the salad.
With the bread.
Looks pretty good. Was that country fried steak?
It is?
Yeah, it looks so good. Well, I guess I'm glad we came here instead of Chinese, but I would have enjoyed those too.
Yeah.
Me?
It's you. It's Jerry. He's already eat his beet. Alright, I'm gonna go find more food now.
What?
I'm gonna go find more food.
Okay. There she goes. She's gonna
Yes.
get more food. So now I got the hiccups. Oh well, I'll go back to you in a minute.
I wasn't super big
She got dessert this time.
about their cheesecake last time, but
Well, we finished that course and now we're moving on to bigger and better things. Marina, I can't speak, is going to get a steak and I don't know what I'll get. I ordered 2 cups of coffee since we're falling asleep. So anyway, see you in a minute. Here's the steak bar. I got a steak where there's a big space there. It's right here on my plate now. And then baby back ribs, and then riblets and fried pork chops, baked potato, and looks like fried sliced potatoes. Looks good. Here's the condiments. I wanted it, but I didn't see it.
oh, I got they might be bringing some more out soon. If you go back, look for it because it's really good.
Okay, if you go back, look for it too. Well, it's a lot of stuff. Here's what I got. I got
You got spaghetti?
fried pork chop, spaghetti, chicken fried steak, regular sirloin steak, and fried chicken, and baby back ribs. And somewhere under all that, some cabbage. And I think there's another vegetable, but I don't know what. Anyway, I'm going to eat it and then you won't have to worry about it. And now she got another plate of stuff, but we've got to keep in mind that she's eating for 2, her and Bam Bam. Whatever the hell the baby's name is. What's the baby's name?
Ryder.
Ryder. Easy Rider. It's a good thing it's not a girl.
Yeah.
Oh well, looks like she's got just miscellaneous stuff there.
Yeah, I tested a little bit of everything out tonight. But still go back to my 2 favorite things, the steak and the glazed carrots.
Oh, that's good.
We're trying to get a lot of extra vitamin K. because apparently my body has a lot of vitamin deficiencies. How long have you been here?
Since 11.
Oh wow. You have a 12-hour shift going on?
Yeah. Well, I was supposed to get off at 8, but I'm off at 8, so I'm not going to be able to. I still got to close all this down for this morning. It's okay.
Bless her heart.
Well, we're here pondering dessert, but we've decided, I think, now not to get it.
I've already had dessert.
Well, she already had dessert.
Yeah, I had dessert right in the middle.
And I've decided that rather than be miserable, I'll just do without dessert.
I think coffee was our dessert for the night.
We need it because we got to stay awake long enough to drive home.
Yes, we got to drive all the way across town.
I know, and you know what? I
What?
love living in Rome because
Do you?
all my life I usually lived in a big city like Virginia Beach,
Yeah.
which all in all is about 3 million people for the whole Tidewater.
I've been in Virginia Beach.
In Savannah, that's another 200,000 or 300,000 people there.
Yeah.
This is the pleasure of being able to just get in the car and go somewhere and be there in 5 minutes. It's wonderful.
5 or
Where-
10, maybe 15.
Well, depending on where you're going, but
Right.
here it's a nightmare. I mean, here in Rome, everything's 2 minutes away. Like this
Right.
is probably the furthest I go out
Yeah.
here to Ryan's, and you're talking what, 5 minutes, maybe not even
15
that.
from your house.
15, yeah, there you go, 15 from the house. So I don't know, but either way, if I'm not miserable, I'll be happy.
Try to stay awake.
No, she's trying to stay awake here. What's funny about that?
I'm still high.
What?
Still high.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I understand that. Oh, we got to stop
I know.
on the way back. Fortification. And once we're fortified, then we'll be sanctified. But anyway, that was pretty good.
That was good. I enjoyed that.
Well, I enjoyed having somebody to eat dinner with. That's what Chuck did for me in Tampa. He always bought my dinner,
Oh.
and I drove. Because he didn't have a car. So that worked out good. He bought all my meals, and I drove the car.
Yeah.
Of course, I come here, I don't have anybody to buy meals for or eat meals with or any of that. And then you come along.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm holding this all kind of crooked.
That's all right.
There's
If you
our-
hold it crooked, they'll figure you fell down and couldn't reach your beer.
That's our poor server, Karen, who's been here for almost 12 hours, bless her heart.
12 hours.
Yeah, she's been here since 11
She's
a.m.
going to make a career of this, huh?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bless her heart.
I'm sure this is a good thing to make a career of.
All right, you ready to get in the car? Let's make this other adventure.
I was going to finish this coffee
How is the coffee?
in a cup.
In a cup.
In a
What?
cup.
Do you know what I want to use when I get home? My percolator that you gave me. The French press thing, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Is it called a percolator or a French press?
Oh, it's French press.
Okay. There isn't such thing as a percolator though, right?
Percolator perks goes pop, 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 pop.
What? But it's something to do with coffee, ain't it?
It's, yeah, a percolator is what you perk coffee in.
Is that like the one's like the tin thing, like
Yeah.
like a tea kettle? Oh, okay.
No,
No, dang it.
no. Percolator is, and you still see them sometimes. The thing they have now has replaced it, but it's a coffee pot. And then a reservoir. It's a coffee maker you're familiar with.
Oh, is that the
Water
same?
in there, you put the grounds in there, and then you turn it on. And now I'm just making one cup at a time because I was using my percolator, and it'd sit there because I'm not drinking it until it molds.
Ugh.
And well, it won't hurt you. You just throw it in the microwave and
Right.
kill the mold, but just the idea.
Yeah.
So I quit doing that, and for a long time I was using the French press.
Yeah. I remember when you used to make the coffee out of the French press. I liked it. It was good.
Well, you got it.
I know. Yeah.
Oh.
I just don't really use it much because I suck at making coffee.
There's no way to get that wrong. You just decide how much coffee you like and go ahead and use it. Wow, Looks like they put sleeping pills.
That's what I think. That's what I was thinking. How was it you drank like 3 cups of coffee and get sleepier?
That's the way I've always been for a long,
Me
long
too.
time. I would go to sleep after I drank a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
If I didn't have drink a cup of coffee, I couldn't sleep.
That's how I am. Coffee makes me sleepy. It doesn't really.
And I don't know why that is. It looks like it would work the opposite of that.
Yeah, it don't work
I
like that for me.
drank coffee and then used my blood pressure machine to see if it shows anything different. It doesn't.
Huh.
It's like I didn't drink anything.
It's like an experiment.
Well, I've drank a lot of coffee in my lifetime. Probably when I was in the Air Force. It's something that's always there on your desk. You know?
Yeah.
You walk in the other room and get another cup.
Yeah.
When I started out in the Air Force, I was an old man protocol in my office. So that automatically buys you a distinction to be the coffee maker.
Does it?
For 50 people. Yeah, we had 2 big coffee makers, and it was my job to make sure those were up and running, morning and night. And in the evening, people wouldn't drink it, so I ended up drinking it. It was stiff by then.
Yeah.
Stand a spoon up in it. But that's what got me drinking so much, was that.
I'm gonna sign off. Empty coffee cups. Coffee cups. Coffee cups. Lemonade.
Here's how we look when we're fixing to leave.
That's how I drive all the way back.
What?
Last night after I took David to my dad's and blah blah blah, got home, walked the dog, put my food up and everything where he couldn't eat it. I passed out I passed out laying at the end of my bed, and that's where I slept until about 7 o'clock this morning.
You know, if you put your food in the refrigerator, the dog can't get in it.
Yeah, I know, but like I'm talking about, like I put it in the microwave because I plan on coming back and eating it. Like I'll be unloading the car and I'll put my food on the counter or something where I'm coming back like 30 seconds later to eat it. But he's that fast. That's why I think he has supernatural help, because I go away for 1 minute and I come back and all my food is devoured.
Well, he ain't got no supernatural nothing. Supernatural nose. That's what he's got.
Yeah.
He can smell 60,000 times better than you. So if you leave the food around, he'll get it. That's why I say the refrigerator is a good place. Because I have never seen a dog that could open the refrigerator.
Yeah.
You ready?
True. Yep, let's go.
All right.
That Santa Claus has committed suicide.
Where?
Right here. He's like, I can't take it anymore.
All right. Let's go.
No, he's at home. Huh? Thank you. Bye. Yeah, it was like this big.
That's 10-pound catfish.
Oh no, it was about a 15-pound, 20-pound catfish.
20 pounds.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty. I mean, it was big. So how much am I taking off of it?
Go ahead and do 200.
Okay, I'll do that. And the number is what?
700.
Look, the other day when I wrote it on my hand, I had to look at it like 3 times. I was like, because I don't remember shit. I'll be right back.
I'll be right here.
Okay.
nice of her to leave the car turned on. Poor Ginger, I gotta get over the jumps. So far I haven't hurt myself, but I will sooner or later.
What do people do before ATMs?
You would know, just checks.
Oh yeah. Still need the checks. I remember the reason why I stopped using checks. When I opened up my first bank account, I got my first job. My dad opened it for me because I had to have a parent signature open when I was 15. And a friend of mine owed me $40. Well, it was actually it was a friend of my parents. Owed me $40. She said, "Can I pay you with a check? Use the same bank I did." I said, "Sure." She wrote me the money. My boyfriend died the next day. I didn't get to go deposit until like a week later. And then all of a sudden I get these things from my bank talking about how I owe them like $100 and something for a fraudulent check. And I was like, how is that? I was like, I didn't write a bad check. Somebody wrote me a bad check. I didn't know that it was bad. But apparently, right after she wrote me a check, she went and cleared her bank. But sure enough, I had to pay them.
Well, here we are, we're back home now. And so, of course, the next thing you're going to see is this big, ugly, not big, ugly me, but that little funny dog. You're going to see that next. Well, as promised, here's this woolly dog. There he is now, wagging his tail and chewing on something. He likes his little snacks. He loves these pressed chicken things. See him? Look right here. Right there. Big nose sticking in the middle of everything. Here he goes. You gonna go get it? Go get it. Yeah, he loves those. Problem is, for a little bitty bag, it's $3.50. So it's easy for me to spend $35 on those little chicken things. Seems like they'd want to make it cheaper, but it doesn't seem to be happening. Well, here's the temperature outside right now. It's like 38 degrees. And it's 73 in Miami. Well, there's Maria bringing back the funny little dog. See, there's that silly dog chewing on snacks down there at 10 after 10. Anyway, here soon I'm going to have to go to bed. But in the meantime, I thought I'd show you some stuff on the computer.